this video, we talk about Milan meeting with Aubameyang, if Inter could possibly sign Di Maria, and could Francesco Totti be joining another Serie A team? What's up, everybody? I'm Marco Messina.
And I'm Michael Cantaris.
And welcome to Italian Football TV, where we are going to go through all the latest and greatest transfer news and recap some of the things you missed within the Serie A today. Starting off first with Gianluca Di Marzio, who just started reporting that an intermediary has met at Casa Milan between Aubameyang and AC Milan. They're trying to find a deal to bring Aubameyang from Dortmund back to Milan, the club where he was at 22 years old. And we know Milan are trying to get a player for the attack. It's between Morata and Aubameyang, and it seems like they're making steps forward to get Aubameyang.
This is great. We all know, like you said, Aubameyang did play there before, but he wasn't the best. He wasn't impressive at Milan, so let him go at Dortmund, doing amazing over there. And if he can come back, he was top goal scorer in Germany also. This is something that Milan need, a real true killer in goal scoring.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this would be an incredible move if Aubameyang could do that. I remember in the past he said that he would leave Dortmund for a team like Real Madrid. Maybe Milan in this meeting were able to convince him to try and come and make those first initial steps to sign him. The next news that we have is Gonzalo Rodriguez from Firenze, from Fiorentina. He announced today in his press conference that he is done with the club, and he was brought to tears. The tears coming because he says that he wasn't expecting this to happen. He says the way that him and the club broke apart was not what he wanted to do, and basically Fiorentina are pushing him out of the club that he did not want to leave, and he was brought to tears.
Yeah, I mean, it's messed up. It wasn't because of any financial, anything about money or anything. It was just the organization of the club and how, he said, how it was run mostly. And it's sad that it comes down to this, and now he's open to a move abroad, and it looks like he's not going to stay there for any longer.
It's just a sad end to a very sad season for Fiorentina. They haven't had a good run. A little bit surprising that they pushed him out like this. He said his agent met with them, and then he never heard back from them, and there was a deep lack of communication. So Fiorentina really need to fix those problems, and we're sorry to Gonzalo Rodriguez. We'll try to see where he ends up going after Fiorentina, but it seems like he will leave the Serie A. The next news, this is a fantastic Instagram post from the Bonucci family. Leonardo Bonucci's son, it's been no surprise and no hidden fact that he is a Gallo Belotti, a Torino fan. At the Scudetto party, he was not happy wearing his dad's jersey, a Juventus jersey, after Juve won Scudetto, and he met finally his idol, Gallo Belotti, tonight at dinner. I
mean, he was really happy then. Compared to him at the Scudetto, I mean, it's your little kid's dream come true. You can't force him to do anything. He's just the rival of your dad's team that he plays. You can't do anything about it. And Belotti was also happy to see him.
Yeah, Belotti did look happy. And Bonucci's wife, she says that he grows up in a school where most people are Torino fans, and he got that affection from him. And he specifically loves the celebration of Gallo, and he just went towards that direction. And I just love that Bonucci is not scared to post these types of things. You know, in Italy especially, it's not easy to say that your son supports the direct rival of you. Many would try to hide something like this, but instead they put it out in the open, and it does help show the younger generation of Serie A fans that you could have that rivalry that we all love, but there is a mutual respect, especially amongst the players, so there needs to be that amongst the fans and no violence.
No, of course, you'd think the media would tear this up, but it was actually turned into a nice, affectionate thing that everyone's open up to it.
And I'm really happy that it happened. I'm really happy that they posted this. The next news, this one is a crazy one. Gazzetta dello Sport are saying that Francesco Totti, after having announced that he will play his last game, he officially said it now, that his last game for Roma will come this weekend on Sunday. They are saying that he's got offers from the USA, specifically NASL's Miami, where Nesta is, and the UAE in Dubai. And they say that Sampdoria have made him an offer, and President Massimo Ferrero came out and said, "We will welcome you with open arms."
I just can't see it. I don't know. I can't see him going anywhere else. I just can't. Even if I see him with a jersey, I think it's Photoshop.
I know, I think the same thing, and I think that Gazzetta do say that it still is more likely that he will not go to Sampdoria, that he'll actually become a director at Roma. But in his letter, many people analyzing it, saying that he's been kicked out of Roma and maybe he doesn't have a good relationship with the people there because of how they made him go, and that he might want an experience abroad. Even Zeman, his former coach, said, I do not think that Totti is retiring. I think he'll go abroad and play. He says he will not go to another Serie A team, but this is just some of the news that is coming out today. And again, another crazy story is Di Maria possibly going to Inter. The story comes from Corriere dello Sport, who claim that Juve and Inter both want him, but Inter are at advanced place in negotiations to try to sign Di Maria. PSG want 50 million for him. Corriere dello Sport say that Inter want to offer Perisic, who they value at 40 million in a deal, to try to lower that, and that Inter are actually getting closer to signing him.
This should be a very positive signing, but for this to happen, a lot of things gotta go right over here. But if Inter manage to get Di Maria, the competition is going to be no joke. Milan with Aubameyang with all these signings, Inter with all these signings, Roma, Napoli.
How are they valuing, first of all, Perisic at 40 million? To me, he's not 40 million.
Di Maria is getting older too.
He's 29.
Yeah, Brozovic, yeah, he's not the best player. But to add him in a deal to get it a little cheaper, I think that's a win-win.
No.
I
mean, this would be an absolutely incredible deal for Inter. It just, is it even possible to happen? I see it as extremely difficult and not very possible. But Corriere dello Sport is pretty, not very reliable, but in the middle of reliable. They don't like to write BS like Tutto Sport do. And Di Maria has been under investigation for some tax problems, so I definitely see that becoming an issue, something that's not talked about. But Di Maria is a top player. He's moved around a little bit, but there is no denying his skill, and he would absolutely be a great player for Inter. And the Milan clubs are both making some serious moves in this mercato, but we need to see them come into fruition first.
Better chance of Totti going to Sampdoria or Di Maria going to
Di Maria going to Inter. No way for Totti, right? You agree?
100%. I can't see Totti anywhere else. Yeah.
Yes. So guys, this was the latest news. This is the latest out of Serie A and in Italy, giving you your daily recap. Now it's your turn. Comment below and like this video if you enjoyed and want to see us do this every single day. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Ciao ragazzi.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true!